Alrighty.
Alright guys, I gotta tell you a little bit about the Army's new program to change the PT test. This is speech number 2, a new development in my field. Have any of you heard that we are going to be taking 2 new PT tests?
What?
Alright. Anyone in here actually know what they'll consist of?
Nope.
We got a no.
Yep.
Yep.
Some of it.
Smiling, nodding thing.
No.
And a no. Alright. Basically, the big Army has decided that it's time to change a PT test that's existed for exactly 20-something years. It's worked so far. It's the standard. But now we're going to do something different. 10 or so years into a war, now we're going to have a combat-related PT test. Each one of your 2 tests is going to be a 5-event test. The new tests are known as the Army Physical Readiness Test, which you will take twice a year, just like the APFT, and the Army Combat Readiness Test, in which you'll take once a year in preparation to go to combat. The events of the Army Physical Readiness Test are a 60-yard shuttle sprint, 1 minute of the rower, a standing long jump, 1 minute of push-ups, and 1.5 mile run. A lot of things have changed, a lot of things have stayed the same. Starting with the run. Okay, it's no longer 2 miles, it's 1.5 miles. No other standard has changed. It's not that hard. The standing long jump. You are literally supposed to be able to jump your entire height. You'll get 2 attempts at doing this. It's a go, no go. People like me, I don't think it's happening. But the big Army says it's something we need to do. We have the rower. Some of you have done it, some of you haven't. No, doing this is not the rower.
No,
that is
the
not a
rower
rower.
will lay flat.
I will show you what the rower looks like. It is this, and I quote. Demonstration. You'll start with your arms extended over your head, palms facing each other, heels together. You will complete one exercise by going straight up, keeping your heels together, palms still out facing. That rower.
Yeah, that one.
Yes, that rower. This is a complete exercise. Push-up. Unfortunately, the Army has now decided that push-up is going to change. No longer are we going to be able to do the push-ups way out here, minimal range of motion. Now the push-up will look like this. Your arms will be exactly shoulder width. Your fingers can be extended or together, but must be underneath your shoulder blades. Your feet still have to be touching or up to 6 inches apart. And you will now complete 1 repetition by keeping your elbows close to your body and moving a single continuous unit as such. You are no longer allowed to sag in the middle. You're no longer allowed to arch back. And at any given time that you rest, your performance is terminated. Now, the Army Combat Readiness Test. This test will mostly be taking place on an obstacle course. The first event of it is a 400-meter run on an obstacle course. It's an agility sprint. There's another one of them. The second event is actually an agility sprint. They have yet to come out with a standard for this agility sprint. Your third event will be a casualty drag for approximately 200 yards. Most people will be lifting like this and dragging a 185-pound dumbbell backwards. You have individual movement and readiness drills. Shoot, move, communicate, and kill is now part of the PT test. And finally, we have an ammo can shuttle sprint, in which you will be running across a balance beam with ammo cans in each arm. The preliminary standard for this is 2 35-pound ammo cans. As of yet, the standards have not been published. It's still in training, or it's being applied in training. Basic trainees, so far no one has failed it in basic trainees. And these trainees were given it the first week of basic training, when we were all a little bit squishy. The test is supposed to be, supposedly, gender neutral. This isn't saying that the standards will not be different. This is saying everyone will take the same test, just like the APFT. So far, they have not come out with any alternative events to this test. So people like me with a permanent profile most likely won't be taking very much of the test. Honestly, guys, we all know we're about to downsize. They're going to use this PT test to get rid of a lot of people. Does anyone have any questions?